Our graduation from the Orange County Sheriff's Academy. Thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you.
When we run our next break, go ahead and come up here and read the whole thing and go over it like you asked to, okay? Thank you, Edward. And now it is my honor to introduce Sheriff Don Barnes, who will be introducing our keynote speaker this afternoon, I hope. Just kidding. All right, so, is it? It's fresh, dude. It's fresh. Oh, goodness. We're not even to the ER yet. No, do you, ladies and gentlemen, know? All right, so, yeah, Sergeant Jansen received a phone call. Mr. Schumard is out sick as of 6:30 this morning, so one of his associates is going to be filling in for him, so we're just fine-tuning the speech. He also works for Special Olympics Southern California, and so we're getting all that fine-tuned, but it's not going to be Mr. Schumard. It will now be Mr. Dr. Wayne Stickney. Dr. Wayne Stickney.
Vice President of Development.
All right, so the sheriff will introduce him. Dr. Wayne Stickney will read a very similar speech, tell you to go forth, conquer, be awesome people, officers and deputy sheriffs. Thank you, Dr. Stickney. On Wednesday, the tactical staff and special guests participated with Class 251 in the 51st Fallen Officer Memorial Run. The recruits ran a 5K through the streets of Tustin known as the Academy Loop, followed by a barbecue which was sponsored by the Sheriff's Advisory Council. This run is significant as it gives the class the opportunity to honor a fallen hero. Class 251 chose Officer Sean Diamond from the Pomona Police Department. On October 28, 2014, Officer Diamond was shot while serving a search warrant on a home and succumbed to his injuries the following day. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in a moment of silence in honor of Officer Diamond? Thank you. This academy prides itself on being a performance-based program. On and on and on. We would now like to give you a sample of the experience these recruits have endured. Please join me in watching a video of Class 251 highlighting their academy experience. As you can see, graduation from this academy is not an easy task. It is earned. Each recruit here today has met the high standards of this academy, the high standards of their police agencies, and the requirements of the state of California. During the academy, we challenge each recruit to demonstrate excellence in all that they do. Each recruit is graded in 7 categories, and special achievement awards are given to the recruit who attains the highest score in each of those categories. Testing and evaluation continue until the last days of the academy. The final scores were tabulated on Friday and have been kept from the recruits until this moment. Feel free to applaud after each award is given. Do you guys want to come up? We'll do a... So do you want your cue to stand up in your head? Or are you good? You got it? Okay. ACT, Arrest Control Techniques. The testing in this category measures the recruit's ability to communicate effectively, employ physical restraint, and act decisively and appropriately when confronted by a potential hazard or threat. The recipient of this award, with an overall score of 1,000% from the Whatever Police Sheriff's Department, Officer Deputy Joanna Smith. Firearms. Recruits fire over 5,000 rounds of ammunition during the academy. After 26 weeks of qualifying with both their handgun and shotgun, the recipient of this award with an overall score of 1,000% from whatever department, Officer Deputy John Smith. The Physical Training Award. The scoring for this category is based on 5 physical fitness tests given throughout the academy. The recipient of this award with an overall score of 1,000% from whatever department, Officer Deputy John Smith. All right, we're going to throw a twist like we did yesterday, just in case if there's 2
Yeah, right.
for the same recipient. Written examinations. This award goes to the recruit who earned the highest average test score in 4 combined examinations covering 23 learning domains and 15 communication skills tests. The recipient of this award with an overall score of 100% from whatever department, Officer Deputy Joanna Smith. Practical application. This award represents the recruit's ability to apply what has been learned in the classroom to field situations. The recipient of this award with an overall score of 100% from whatever department, Officer Deputy John Smith.
Let's not do that.
Coming up here to get in war. Remember, we ping pong from one side to the other. So there are 2 over here, and you'll find your spot over here. There's only 1 other over here. So just keep that in mind.
Report writing. This award goes to the recruit who earned the highest average score covering 9 graded written police reports. The recipient of this award with an overall score of 100% from whatever department, Officer Deputy John Smith.
That was the best one you've done. Seriously. That was good.
I have it in my hand.
Oh, I know.
The Outstanding Officer Award. All right, to receive this award must strive for excellence in all facets of academy training. Do you want me to read that for you guys? Because who's taking it out there?
I think it's gonna be me and Dave.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
based on how we are in the stack.
Okay, I'll let you guys figure that out. Do you want me to read from the top then? Okay.
Am I walking with you?
The Outstanding Officer Award. This award is special and is given to the recruit who has distinguished themselves by earning the highest number of overall points during the academy. This includes evaluations in all graded areas. 10-4. Ready?
After he says outstanding officer award, and then I'll step off to the left foot.
And I'm just copying
Yeah,
you?
and then when he talks about the Glock.
Am I the Glock?
Yeah, because you're the second one.
Yep.
Okay.
The Outstanding Officer Award. This award is special and is given to the recruit who has distinguished themselves by earning the highest number of overall points during the academy. This includes evaluations in all graded areas. Right. Excellence in all facets of academy training. The recipient of this award will receive a personally engraved Glock Model 26 9mm semi-automatic handgun, which has been generously provided by the Orange County Sheriff's Advisory Council. You want to do it one more time?
Yes, please, sir.
All right. Some serious award winners up here. 10-4. The Outstanding Officer Award. This award is special and is given to the recruit who has distinguished themselves by earning the highest number of overall points during the academy. This includes evaluations in all graded areas. To receive this award, the recruit must strive for excellence in all facets of academy training. The recipient of this award will receive a personally engraved Glock Model 26 9mm semi-automatic handgun, which has been generously provided by the Orange County Sheriff's Advisory Council. The Sheriff's Advisory Council is a group of over 500 civilian Okay, so I'll read on. I would now like to invite Sheriff's Advisory Council member, Mr. Aaron Watts, to present this award. After 26 weeks of rigorous training and testing, the recipient of the Outstanding Officer Award with an overall score of a bazillion% from whatever agency, Deputy Officer Joanna Smith. Oh, Lord. Let's go, Joanna. What are you going to do? It's a big test. Big test.
Okay, remember, I'm Mr. Aaron Watts, civilian clothing. I'm not a chief or anything like that, okay? So we're just gonna do this. Congratulations. Picture. Okay, now we're gonna stand by for a secondary photo with the chief of police. Oh, yay, here's another person. Here's another photograph. Okay, yay. And now we're gonna just simply walk back over here. If there's a little bit of a train wreck or whatever, just kind of guide around. Don't have to do any fancy footwork or anything like that. All right, so now Rio's got a couple awards. Ryan's got the other ones, I think. You might have two, whatever. If you, moral of the story is if you have multiple awards, just pass one to your partner. Don't overthink it. What do I do with my hands? I don't know. Here you go. Like, let's just keep it simple. Okay, so Captain's gonna wrap that up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of Class 251's Special Achievement Awards.
Yeah. Okay, now whoever was the first person all around the stage. Okay, clapping dies down. Okay, I'll take the props. Thank you. Very good.
Then I wait here. Okay, so it will be Peck and Dave, Gun, and then I'll be the first. And I wait.
That part again? Or are you comfortable? I think they're
Okay, so just remember, immediately after the Special Achievement Awards, we get into the actual, the brunt, the big show, okay, the badge pinning. So front row, get ready to stand by. You're gonna hear a key word. Okay, remember, you're gonna hear the word badge or badges twice. It's on the second time that the front row pops up. If you forget, and you happen to look over there, staff is gonna stand up of the second word badge as well, okay?
And now for the highlight of the ceremony, the presentation of the badges. The badge is a profound symbol.
Okay, everybody sit down. Talk about front row only. Front row only. Front row. Sit down. Sit down.
There.
Sit down. Join it to you. Okay, we're gonna do that again. This only pertains to the front row. So these people right here that are right here, not anybody else, just the front row.
Now for the highlight of the ceremony, the presentation of the badges. The badge is a profound symbol. It represents courage, integrity, honor, and freedom. It is a symbol of public trust, and it signifies that laws will be enforced fairly and that communities will be protected. Please join me in honoring the accomplishments of Class 251, as each recruit has chosen a special person or persons to pin their badges. Please hold your applause until the badge has been pinned. Representing the Beverly Hills Police Department, Chief Mark Stainbrook, Officer Jessica Carrillo. Prior to attending the academy, Jessica served in the United States Army Logistics Branch, achieving the rank of sergeant. She worked for the Los Angeles Police Department as a detention officer, and her career goals include becoming a school resource officer and to promote to sergeant. Her badge will be pinned on by her father, Damien, and mother, Dolores. How many do you want to go through?
Just do the front. We do the front row.
All right. Officer Tristan Liga. Prior to attending the academy, Tristan received his Bachelor of Science degree in biology from San Diego State University. His career goals include becoming a narcotics detective and a special weapons and tactics medic. His badge will be pinned on by his father, Frank, a narcotics detective with the Los Angeles Police Department, and brother Jesse, an officer with the Beverly Hills Police Department. Representing the Brea Police Department, Chief Adam Howley, Officer Vladimir Barrientos. Prior to attending the academy, Vladimir received his Bachelor of Arts degree in Public Administration from California State University, Fullerton. Vladimir worked as a police services officer for the Cypress Police Department and was a cadet with the Fullerton Police Department. His career goals include working investigations and to become a field training officer. His badge will be pinned on by his mother, Elizabeth, father, Benjamin, and brother, Oswaldo. Representing the Costa Mesa Police Department, Chief Ronald Lawrence, Officer Jacob Banks. Prior to attending the academy, Jacob received his Bachelor of Science degree in criminology from Humboldt State University. His career goals include working crimes against persons and property crimes. His badge will be pinned on by his mother, Suzanne, and father, Bud, a retired reserve deputy with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Representing the Fullerton Police Department, Captain John Radis, Officer Richard Ackles. Prior to attending the academy, Richard received his associate's degree in Administration of Justice from Rio Hondo College. Richard's career goals include working gangs and becoming a field training officer. His badge will be pinned on by his mother, Tracy, and sister, Amanda. Here on the big screen. Representing the Irvine Police Department, Chief Michael Kent, Officer Antonio Haros. Prior to attending the academy, Antonio received his Bachelor of Science degree in kinesiology from California State University, Fullerton. His career goals include becoming an investigator and a special weapons and tactics operator. His badge will be pinned on by his mother, Susanna, and father, Anthony.
Sheriff had some minor changes. It sounds like it's already been done. He had some minor changes. I don't know what they were.
Officer Christopher Iriart. Prior to attending the academy, Christopher received his Bachelor of Science degree in Liberal Studies from Northeastern University. His career goals include becoming a field training officer and a special weapons and tactics operator. His badge will be pinned on by his mother, Kathy, and father, William. On this one, after you're done, just the last two stand up. We'll skip the middle two rows. All right, just for time on this one. Representing the Laguna Beach Police Department, Chief Jeff Calvert, Officer Thomas Hyde. Prior to attending the academy, Thomas received his Bachelor of Science degree in sociology from California Polytechnic State University, San Luis Obispo. His career goals include working the Special Victims Unit and becoming a special weapons and tactics operator. His badge will be pinned on by his father, Chris, and brother, Rudy. Representing the Los Angeles School Police Department, Interim Chief Steven Zipperman, Officer Aurelio Ruiz. Prior to attending the academy, Aurelio received his master's degree in education from California State University, Los Angeles. His career goals include becoming an Explorer Advisor and a mental health evaluation team member. His badge will be pinned on by his mother, Socorro, father, Sabino, and brother, Sergio. Representing the Orange County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Don Barnes, Deputy Vanessa Alvarez. Prior to attending the academy, Vanessa worked as a correctional services assistant for the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Her career goals include working in the Special Victims Unit and promoting to sergeant. Her badge will be pinned on by her mother, Yadira, father, Aiden, and grandfather, Enrique. Deputy Diana Amaro. Prior to attending the academy, Diana studied sociology at California State University, Fullerton. Her career goals include working in the Special Victims Unit and becoming a canine handler. Her badge will be pinned on by her mother, Soledad, father, Pascal, and brothers, Andres and Daniel.
The lean's weird. The lean looks weird in the pictures of it like that.
Yep. Still got your rear end. Don't do that.
Step in. Photograph. Don't do this. Honestly, it looks really goofy. No, so. Step in.
Deputy Martin Amesqua. Prior to attending the academy, Martin worked in medical warehouse management. His career goals include working in the Special Victims Unit and Harbor Patrol. I got Serna and
168.
Officer Ishmael Serna. Prior to attending the academy, Ishmael studied environmental science at Fullerton College. Ishmael worked as a records clerk for the Orange Police Department, and his career goals include working in the gang unit and becoming a school resource officer. His badge will be pinned on by his father, Jose, mother, Maria, and brother, Christopher. Representing the Torrance Police Department, Chief Jay Hart, Officer Edgar Montalongo. Prior to attending the academy, Edgar served in the United States Air Force Reserve Security Forces, achieving the rank of Senior Airman. Edgar received his associate's degree in Administration of Justice from Long Beach City College and his Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice from California State University, Dominguez Hills. Edgar worked for the City of Lakewood as a Community Services Officer and the City of Placentia as a Code Enforcement Officer. His career goals include becoming a school resource officer and a motorcycle officer. His badge will be pinned on by his father, Raul, and mother, Josefina. All right, listen up, guys. All right, graduating is not an easy task. Program without the help of their loved ones. We're going to clap after that. As previously mentioned by our keynote speaker, Dr. Stickney, coordinated with Special Olympia's 51st Fallen Officer Memorial Run. Continue building meaningful relationships with the communities these graduating deputies and officers are about to serve. Clap again. Ladies and gentlemen, Guide On Bearer Deputy Adam Duran will now present Class 251's Guide On to the Academy. Start it again.
Yeah, he didn't stand up. Not your name.
Okay.
Hey, let's get a buddy system over there.
Here's the key. When we get into, I'm gonna read about the class and the Special Olympics, right? Because it's a little bit more filler for staff to get in over there as they're getting seated. So after the whole Special Olympics organization, meaningful relationships, communities you guys are about to serve, we're gonna clap. And then you're gonna be like, okay, now I'm engaged, dude. I'm getting ready to let out the clutch in first gear, okay? Don't go straight to overdrive.
Buddy system over there. So you got a couple friends sitting around you, so friends remind him.
Just kick him slightly under the desk. All right, slap him.
Behind your head. Just a slight tap to the back of the head.
All right, so Special Olympics, you guys are great. Ladies and gentlemen, Guidon Bearer, Deputy Adam Duran, will now present Class 251's Guidon to the Academy. The Guidon is a one-of-a-kind flag designed by members of the class. It represents class pride, esprit de corps, and class unity. It is carried on all physical training runs and competitions by the Guidon Bearer. Written on the Guidon is Class 251's motto, live with honor, serve with pride. Class 251's flag will be permanently and proudly displayed here at the Academy alongside the Guidons of the classes which have come before them. As you can see, the Guidon has several ribbons attached to it. Each was earned for participation in charity runs, special activities, and monetary donations that were given and completed during their off-duty hours. I think you'll agree this speaks directly to the class's commitment to be active and involved in our local communities. All right, so now we're going to get into the oath of office. All right, this is the meat and potatoes, part 2. I would now like to ask Sheriff Don Barnes to administer the oath of office. It's all good. That's why we're rehearsing.
We'll practice. We're doing it a few more times too. Okay? So immediately after our little song and dance over here, go back. We're gonna start getting into the oath of office. So everybody stay. Remember, we're going off with Yako.
I would now like to introduce, you guys are awesome. It totally is. I would now like to ask Sheriff Don Barnes to administer the oath of office. All right. Please repeat after me. I,
Jessica Carrillo,
Tristan Liga.
Vladimir Barrientos. Jacob Banks.
Richard Nichols. Chris Ariard. Thomas Hyde. Arlo Ruiz.
Vanessa Alvarez, Diana Amaro,
Martin Amesqua. Gabriel Dominguez. Adam Durant. Joshua Garcia. Joshua Hernandez. Raymond Leanne. Moses Mendez Riza. Matthew Monroy. Edward Wood. Christopher Working. Joseph DeCubian. Edward Brown. Ishmael Cerna. Edgar Matalamo. Okay, when we get to this portion, I understand you're kind of, saying your name, Dylan Jansen or whatever. I want it to be loud. I want it to be loud.
Let's do it once live.
Loud.
Let's do it once live, see what they got.
Let's do it live.
All right.
We're doing it live. Keep those hands up. Bend that air. Bend that air.
That's right. Please repeat after me. I,
Jessica Carrillo,
Tristan Liga.
Vladimir Barrientos. Jacob Banks.
Richard Nichols. No, I want loud. I want loud.
you just spent 26 weeks in the most difficult training academy in the nation.
Let it out.
And your mom, dad, cousin, sister, brother is in the very back with hearing aids in that the batteries don't work and they want to hear you. All right? So here we go.
Hear it loud. Dylan Jansen.
Please repeat after me. I,
Jessica Carrillo,
Tristan Liga. Okay.
you're reporting. You're reporting. You're reporting. Think about your reporting. You reported for 26 weeks. Here we go. Please repeat after me. I,
Chris Iriart. Thomas Hyde. Aurelio Ruiz.
Vanessa Alvarez. Diana Amaro.
Martin Amesqua.
Yeah!
Wow, you got it. Joshua Garcia. Edgar Gutierrez. Joshua Hernandez. Raymond Lynn. Moises Mendes Rizzo. Whoa. Edward Roy. Edward Wood. Christopher Workey. Joseph Yakubian. Edward Brown. Ishmael Serna. Edgar Montalongo.
Okay. That's good.
Keep them hands up.
We're going to jump just to the last paragraph, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, stand by. Listen for key words.
And that I will. Well and faithfully discharge. The duties upon which I am about to enter. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a round of applause to welcome our newest law enforcement officers, Class 251.
Okay, let's do like 10 seconds of, hugs and kisses and all that stuff, and then we're gonna lock it up.
Please be seated. Awesome.
Okay, just remember, please take your seats. Wait for Yakubian.
Chaplain Patrick Thayer will now deliver the benediction.
Okay, let's do that again. After all the high fives and bro hugs, okay, we're gonna get straight into the benediction, all right? So listen up. We're gonna be taking all the handshakes and all that stuff. Get ready to pray.
Chaplain Patrick Thayer will now deliver the benediction.
1001, 1002.
Right. Let us pray. Heads down. And in honor of all our faith traditions gathered here, I say amen. Thank you, sir. As you leave the graduation ceremony this afternoon, blase, 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 at this time, I would like to ask Class Sergeant Hovsep Yakubian to dismiss the class for the final time. Before we conclude, I want to thank everyone who assisted with this afternoon's ceremony. This includes our training assistants, reserve deputies, explorers, video production unit, communications division team, and the technology team who made it possible to stream this ceremony live online. Thank you.
Officer Richard Ackles, La Habra, California.
Deputy Vanessa Alvarez, Santa Ana, California.
Deputy Diana Amaro, Corona, California.
Deputy Martin Amesqua, Santa Ana, California.
Officer Jake Banks, Covina, California.
Officer Vladimir Barrientos, Anaheim, California.
Officer Edward Brown, Wrightwood, California.
Officer Jessica Carrillo, Los Angeles, California.
Deputy Gabriel Dominguez, Hesperia, California.
Deputy Adam Duran, Santa Ana, California.
Deputy Joshua Garcia, Santa Fe Springs, California.
Deputy Edgar Gutierrez, Fullerton, California.
Officer Antonio Harles, Ontario, California.
Officer Thomas Hyde, Bellflower, California.
Deputy Joshua Hernandez, Long Beach, California. Officer Chris Iriart, Chino Hills, California.
Deputy Raymond Leon, Covina, California.
Officer Tristan Liga, Simi Valley, California.
Deputy Moises Mendez Rizzo, Santa Ana, California.
Deputy Tonatiuh Monroy, East Los Angeles, California.
Officer Edgar Montelongo, Long Beach, California.
Officer Aurelio Ruiz, East Los Angeles, California.
Officer Ishmael Serna, Brea, California.
Deputy Edward Wood, Laguna Niguel, California.
Deputy Christopher Working, Long Beach, California.
Deputy Hovsep Yakubian, Ladera Ranch, California.
Although it may seem lighthearted, there was a larger, more serious lesson behind it all. A law enforcement officer must maintain their composure at all times. This can often be difficult when faced with anger, sadness, or frustration by members of the public. We must not take any of this personally.
For over half a century, the Orange County Sheriff's Academy has stood as a rite of passage for thousands of noble men and women chosen to become protectors of peace. Built on a foundation of stress discipline, ethical leadership, and service, the Academy and its training staff are widely regarded as the finest in the nation. It is a tradition in excellence, a tradition tested over time, a tradition that began in October of 1954 when Sheriff James A. Musick partnered with the Federal Bureau of Investigations to build Orange County's first ever Peace Officers Academy on the site of today's Sandra Hutchins Regional Law Enforcement Training Center, consisting of a free 5-week, 240-hour-long program. It was originally created to instruct law enforcement fundamentals to any existing officer in the county. Years later, the Academy transformed into a full-fledged training facility when in 1965, Basic Academy Class 1 became the very first class to graduate. With just 6 recruits, the bar was set, and from that moment on, more than 5,000 men and women from over 50 federal, state, county, and municipal agencies have been forged into brave and valiant peace officers throughout the years. During the years since Class 1, the Academy has seen several address changes from its original location, with temporary stops at the New Hope Garden Grove facility in 1985 and the Salinas Garden Grove complex in 1989. A new permanent establishment was finally born in 2007 on the site of the former Tustin Marine Base. Today's Orange County Sheriff's Regional Training Academy, in partnership with Santa Ana College, continues to set the standard in law enforcement training. The Academy's reputation for being the toughest in the nation is well earned. Duty, honor, integrity, service, and respect are hallmarks instilled into every recruit, every deputy, every officer. It is a tradition born with Academy Class 1 and a tradition that will now continue with America's newest law enforcement officers, refined and ready to pass through these Academy storied doors. Basic Academy Class 251.
I love that bass.
Quickly and loudly welcomed by our tactical staff to Orange County Sheriff's Academy.
This is the Orange County Sheriff's Academy. Time to prepare has passed. The time to perform has begun. Step 913.
You didn't expect me to hold you to the standard or not?
Sir, I made a mistake, sir.
I asked you a question. You want me to hold you to the standard or not?
Sir, yes, sir. Well, then you rise to it. You have to prove to me that you're a leader. We are looking for leaders in law enforcement, and it is apparent that you are not one of them. Based on what I've seen thus far, good job. And misplaced it, you lost it. But I'm supposed to trust you with bullets, with a badge. I'm supposed to trust you with that when you can't even hold on to your issued diploma.